It's Wednesday, March 17th, and you're tuned in to the TNIAB podcast. I'm Vince.
I'm Anthony.
And this is the Geek Chic Culture Show, where we talk about all the cool things in the whole wide world. Happy St. Patrick's Day to all our faithful supportees out there. Oh, wow.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Okay. Happy St. Patty's Day.
Cheers.
Cheers. Have a good one, everyone.
That's apple juice.
This is some Belgian stuff.
Pomies cider.
Wow.
Vegan cider.
I didn't. Wow. Why would you?
Vegan cider.
But why though?
I don't know. I saw it in the Lickbo, in the LCBO, and I was like, vegan cider.
Vegan cider.
Let's try it.
I mean, all right, sure.
It's not bad. It's not bad. It's sans gluten. Could use some gluten.
Yeah, you know, it's just not a drink without the gluten.
You know, right? It's what everybody wants.
Yeah, so it's St. Patty's Day. Obviously, this year is not like years prior.
Yeah.
So even last year, I think it got canceled last second.
It did. Also, this week is special.
Because it's St. Patty's Day.
No.
Oh, it's March break.
Also, no.
Okay, well, I got this. I got this. It is. Fuck, what is this week? I got this.
All right.
I can figure this out. St. Patrick's Day
No.
is a March break day.
No.
People are getting vaccinations day.
No, not yet.
Not here.
Not here, at least.
Not here.
Because we're like, what if we just didn't make any in Canada? That'd be awesome. We should just do that. Fucking idiots.
It's so wild to see how efficient America is doing on the vaccinations.
And they're only efficient because they have places they make them in-house. What the fuck?
Well, I mean...
Okay, I'm going to get political. I've had 2 sips of the cider and I'm already going off.
So yeah, y'all know what Drunk Anthony's like. He just wants to talk mad politics at the party. And I'm just like, he's not with me.
How the fuck...
I didn't come up with him.
Did they think it was a good idea to be like, you know what? We'll just buy all of our vaccinations because we don't have anything set up to do any sort of in-house production. It's like, why would another country not prioritize themselves? Are you stupid?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if you bought it. It's a fucking worldwide plague.
It's true. It's just like anything, right? Like, yeah, you could be like first on the pre-order list, but let's face it, the person who's making it gets to choose who gets it first.
You might have been first in line to buy that limited number item.
Yeah.
Number 1 isn't going to you.
Yeah.
Like, you're getting number 300 and some shit.
Yeah, after I fill myself and, you know, all my close family and friends.
Bros?
Yeah, and be like, and that girl I want to hook up with, after they get it,
yeah,
and then I'll give it to you.
Fucking retards.
Yeah. So.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
So you don't know? You don't know the specialness of this week?
This week? No, I don't.
Vince.
Yeah. Oh, what's up?
It's your birthday.
The week?
The weekend is your birthday.
Oh, the weekend. You said this week.
Yeah, but we're not gonna get to your birthday until it passes. You bum. Next week is gonna be past your birthday.
Is
on
it?
a Saturday.
My birthday's on a Saturday.
But I'm saying for the podcast.
Oh.
It's gonna be the 24th.
Ah.
Come on, you bum.
Yes.
All right,
yes.
Happy birthday.
Bam.
DJ, bring it out.
Hold on.
Oh, you guys got me something?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man.
Oh my goodness. What could this be?
Take
It
a guess.
says happy birthday.
It says happy birthday.
I swear to God, if it ain't some 8K content, I'm going to be severely disappointed.
2K content. 2K content.
What garbage could this, or what greatness could this be?
What could it be?
I don't know.
Open it. Rip it apart.
I'm going to try. Yeah,
Break
you know
it in
what?
half.
I'm going to
Actually, don't do that one. Don't break it in half.
Don't snap in two?
Don't snap it in two.
Yeah, I don't think
Okay.
it'll survive.
For the audience, it says happy birthday wrapping paper.
It is.
It's
pretty bougie,
with
actually. Where'd you
polka
get that?
dots.
Was it just in your house?
My mom's room.
All right. That's some bougie wrapping paper.
Wow. What could it be? What could it be? No.
It's that 8K content, baby.
All right, I guess I'll install this after the show.
Yeah.
So we can take a look at that 8K content.
That 8K
Sealed in
content.
blacks.
Yeah. Okay, so they got me Demon Souls, the remake for PS5, because I had mentioned, there's one game I want so I can see all
You can see the AK content.
the AK content.
You can see those blacks.
I can see what a real PS5 game looks like. And thanks, guys.
No problem.
I'm gonna go and not beat this game.
We all already beat it. Like this is basically a tech demo.
No, but like it's different.
Is it?
They changed things.
Oh, maybe I should play it then.
You should play it. It's different. I mean, you need a PlayStation 5.
Yeah, I would need a PlayStation 5 first. Yeah.
But yeah, totally. Yeah, no, this is exciting because like I do want to see what this looks like.
See all the deepest blacks.
Yeah, thank you.
But what does it smell like?
Did it come with an instruction manual?
Take a guess.
Can I see if it?
That's a
I'm
no.
gonna say no.
Take
Can I
a
see if it
guess.
smells
I hope
like?
it's a yes, and he's just messing with us.
No.
Damn.
There's no instruction booklet.
Ooh, it smells different. Like the
Mm.
plastic smells different than a PS4 game.
I do not know the nuances
Weird.
of a PS5
It's
in
more-
a PS4
It's
game.
more subtle.
Mm.
I'd use that as a cologne.
All right.
Would you? Would you?
Oh my god!
I'm gonna hold you to that.
What
You
do you,
know?
what's that cologne? It's PS4 game smell.
Like on your next date, I'm just gonna open up a game and just
rub
it
it
on
on
you.
me. Yeah.
Okay, good to go.
Delicious. Smell like a snack.
Okay. Well, thank you.
No problem.
Awesome. What was I gonna say? This week is St. Patrick's Day, and
I'm drinking green cider. You're drinking blue
yeah, Belgian.
Belgian,
There's no blue. It's Belgian Moon,
but the can's blue.
Belgian White.
True.
Yeah.
True.
There was something on the top that I want to say. Right, housekeeping alert. I got us on Spotify.
Okay. The brand is on Spotify.
Yeah.
Is anything else other than the brand on Spotify? Like any episodes, any sort of content?
I have no idea.
Because I tried searching for it, does not show up.
So the thing is, it takes a while. Like when you put your podcast on Spotify, it says, "Oh, it'll take a couple of hours." I did some online research. It's like it's more like it'll take
a couple weeks.
Whenever the hell Spotify decides it wants to put you on there.
All right.
Like it runs a couple of algorithms and then it puts you on.
They're like, are they brand safe?
Yeah, so like it might take up to a week or two or a month. I don't know. I only got us on the weekend, and I'm pretty sure like any company, they only operate Monday to Friday. So who knows
Fair.
when it's going to be on there, but rest assured we will be on Spotify eventually. Yes, this week
iTunes is dead.
I mean iTunes has been dead for a while.
Yeah, true.
Apple Music
Apple Music is the future. Tidal.
and the dedicated podcast app.
Is that a thing?
Yeah,
Oh. All right.
that's what Apple has, the
All right.
dedicated podcast
All
app.
right, okay.
But let us start this week with a question to chew on.
Go.
Paul Chu writes in, if you, Anthony Faluco,
What's up? Wait, me specifically? Is that okay?
no, if you were stuck on an island and you had one choice of breakfast, snack, lunch, and dinner where you will have those every day for the next month, what are your choices? Disregard the potential health hazards of logistical issues in getting them to you. Sky is the limit.
The thing is like, if sky's the limit, like,
So I read this question wrong when I initially read it.
yeah.
Because I thought it was you have to choose like
One thing.
one thing, like breakfast,
Oh, I thought
lunch,
it was-
or dinner. No, but it's basically you have all the meals
Yeah,
in one
sounds
per.
like.
Yeah.
What is your what 3-course meal are you gonna eat throughout the day, every day, forever?
Yeah. So like, what's my breakfast? What's my snack?
Yeah.
Lunch and dinner.
What's
Okay.
your forever breakfast? What's your forever
Forever
lunch?
breakfast is easy. It's way too easy for me.
What's up?
Chicken and waffles.
That's dinner.
No,
That's dinner.
breakfast.
Oh my god.
That's
It's a
breakfast.
hearty breakfast.
That's a hearty breakfast.
That's a brekkie.
Holy moly.
That's a brekkie.
I'm gonna go with Raisin Bran.
Cereal.
Yeah.
Sky's the limit. This man chooses that fiber.
But I'm trying to imagine like, because I don't really eat breakfast.
This man chooses the fiber.
And I'm gonna go heavy in the next couple. So I need something to, like, keep me regular.
He just said ignore the potential health hazards.
Oh, true facts. It did say that. All right, if I'm ignoring health hazards, then I'm going classic, just munja cake English breakfast. Like 2 sunny side up eggs, a couple strips of bacon, toast, home fries.
Yeah.
I'm going for that YP Pole classic.
I'm sweet and salty over here, so I'm good to go.
Maybe I'll put some syrup on the bacon. I don't know.
Okay.
The little Canadian drizzle.
Snack. I guess we can put that anytime in the day.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that. I'm gonna put a snack as just I want a juicy ass orange.
That's your snack?
Yeah, I think that's my snack. I love oranges,
Okay.
and I
Great.
think it's light enough to where it's just like, yeah, I just want I want to nibble,
Okay.
get some sugars.
I want like a nacho supreme with some dip.
Oh my god, you're just going for it. Oh my god.
Like, give me it all, but I also need that guac on the side.
Yeah.
You know, all that.
All right.
That's my snack.
All right.
Because I was thinking, like, yeah, a bag of Lay's would be great. But then I thought, why
about
stop there?
What about some Pringles once you pop? You know.
And I was like, what about Doritos? And I thought, what about nachos?
Well, can you pick like out of print snacks?
I guess you can.
Like, can I just get like I just want them to bring back So Delicious so they can drop it on an island.
If you really want, yeah, sky's the limit.
Dunkaroos.
I see where our snacks have diverged. You're all about that recess snack time.
I gotta trade the crabs for different snacks.
Okay. What's your lunch?
My lunch is hard because I don't eat lunch.
Lunch is easy.
I don't really have lunch.
Lunch is so easy.
You know what? Okay, I'm gonna go bougie for lunch.
Oh?
I'm gonna go bougie.
Okay.
I'm gonna say lamb.
For lunch?
Like bone in, like the bougie French, like
Your dinner better be impressive.
hold on.
Your dinner better be
Lamb,
something else.
Bone in. What's that called?
Like, jeez.
Is it leg? No, I don't want leg of lamb.
Sure you do.
Oh, I guess I do. I guess I do want leg of lamb.
Yeah, you want the leg of lamb.
Oh no, rack of lamb. That's what I want.
The raquito.
Yeah, this one where it's like it's got like the cleaned bone on the side where it's the handle.
Okay.
And like I want that. I want
Okay.
some primo French style
Okay.
rack of lamb.
That's your lunch.
That's my lunch.
Jeez. My lunch is very simple because I need it to be
Oh, lamb's so good. Oh my god.
what do I need it to be? I want a variety for lunch. So I want a full spread of sushi.
Pig intestines.
No. A full spread of sushi. All kinds, every kind. The only caveat is like it has to be ultra fresh.
Here's the craziness thing about that one.
What?
That's my dinner.
That's disgusting.
My dinner, rest late night. The premium sushi.
At late night?
Yeah, I want that premium sushi. Just sit back, relax. My work is done for
I
the
don't know.
day.
See, like for me, sushi is always more of like a midday meal.
No, I only ever have it for dinner.
I guess that's the difference between like
All you can eat and a la carte.
yeah, because like I only have mine a la carte at lunch.
I only go all you can eat at lunch because it's cheaper.
Oh yeah, no.
Right? I want that primo sushi. I want it old. You ever read that article where it's like back in the day sushi used to be huge?
Yeah.
Like I want that. I want primo sushi. I want big ass cuts of fish. I'm deserted on an island.
Yeah.
So here's to hoping I got some exotic fish around me, fresh.
Yeah, I don't know. For me, like when I think of sushi, like all the colors and stuff.
Yeah.
And if I'm on an island or whatnot, I think of like, like those tropical settings.
Yeah.
I want my food to match the setting at that time of day.
So I picked an orange.
That's not your lunch. You picked lamb with bone in.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like sushi on the beach. You have lamb.
No, you gotta have it during what time do you eat dinner?
If you say like 4, I'm gonna shoot you in the head.
Because I have dinner around like sunset.
Okay.
Like around like 5.
You know
5:30.
sunset here is like 7:30 right now, right?
It's setting. It's on the downward trajectory.
By that definition, sunset for you is 1 p.m.
Counts. It's sunset.
You're one of those early dinner people.
I have a dinner very early. Yes, I do.
God damn.
I am not a eat dinner at 8 o'clock type of person.
Like I'm not an 8 o'clock person, but like the sun is most definitely down.
Dinner for me is 3 at the earliest, 6 at the latest.
Dinner for me is 7.
That I can't. It's too late.
7 to 11.
It's ridiculous. That's insane.
It,
What, are you gonna eat?
it depends on the day.
Are you gonna eat a leg of lamb and go to sleep?
Who said I'm going to sleep?
Oh my god!
If I'm having dinner at 11, you think I'm going to sleep?
That sleep ring has been telling you you're pretty sleep deprived. True facts.
That means I'm going to sleep at 5 if I'm having dinner at 11.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. Anyways, my dinner is, I guess, the opposite of yours. I wouldn't have lamb. Mine's simpler. Mine's just is it a steak?
Whole Costco chicken.
Oh, wow. Whole rotisserie chicken.
Yeah, just specifically Costco chicken.
Yeah, I think it would be steak.
Steak?
Like a surf and turf.
Like a porterhouse?
Like a surf and turf.
Okay, all right. Some lobster on the side.
Yes.
Alaskan crab.
Yeah. I know that's a little bit like, well, but you had fish for lunch, but I guess cooked fish and raw fish are two very different things.
Yeah, and also like I don't know if I would categorize like lobster and crab in the same category as fish.
Bro, California rolls like staring you down
I
right now.
don't eat California rolls. It's a fake sushi roll. It's not real. And we also know that rolls aren't a thing. All right? They're a trap.
But all the sushi with the imitation crab is just staring you back in the face.
No, I don't get that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
I feel like I would put crustacean meat in its own category.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
Like anything with a husk or a shell is like
okay.
mussels, clams, like all that shit is over here.
That's true. You don't really eat that at sushi. Like you don't have like an oyster
Yeah,
sushi.
yeah, an oyster nigiri. Like it's
Yeah.
not really a thing.
I guess that's not. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That is it. Surf and turf for dinner.
All right.
Again, it goes with my tropical setting.
It's too bad that you forgot the most important part of that dish, though. Side of butter, side of melted butter. You forgot.
I guess. Oh well, you just assume all those are there.
You assume that the square of butter is on the steak.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Okay, I got a real question for you.
Oh no.
How do you eat your steak?
With a knife and
No. Like how's it cooked? If we're going to a primo steakhouse, what are you getting?
It depends, but usually I ask for medium rare.
Okay.
Because most places, in my experience, end up cooking it a little bit more anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, medium.
I've been converted to rare.
Oh, sorry, that's what I was thinking. No, rare.
Rare.
Because what I like is somewhere between rare and medium rare.
Mm-hmm.
Which whatever.
So you get rare.
Yeah.
Like
I get rare.
I went to the keg for a friend's birthday, like a couple months back when stuff was lifted. Okay, I wasn't breaking COVID rules.
Yeah.
And yeah, I got a baseball steak, the fucking thick ass, real tall steak.
You went to the keg?
Yeah.
Okay.
He wanted to go to the keg for his birthday. And then I got a baseball steak. I got a baseball steak, and I got it rare. I don't think I can go back.
You got a rare?
I got a rare.
You didn't get it Chicago?
See, I can't. I don't know if I can do that. Like, I understand that you're able to eat meat like that, like as long as you burn off all the bullshit.
Oh, you're thinking blue rare.
Blue rare, is that not the same?
No.
What's Chicago rare?
Chicago rare is basically like crisped on the outside, but it's rare on the inside.
Oh, that sounds sick.
Yeah.
So just super high fry.
Yeah, and the inside's rare.
Fuck, I gotta do that.
Yeah, it's ballin'.
Man, okay, all right. Next time we go to a steakhouse, I'm getting Chicago rare baseball steak.
Like it was the first time I think teacher told me about it, and then I went to try it. I'm like, oh man,
yeah,
I've been living life wrong.
I just know one of my friends. He shall not be named due to just pure embarrassment. He gets well done on any steak, and I'm like, you're just eating rubber, and he's like, I don't want to get sick, and I'm like, you're not gonna get fucking. Oh, I hate you. Ugh, it's terrible. It's the worst.
How?
I can't eat steak with him anymore. I can't do it.
How?
I can't do it.
Those people don't deserve steak.
He's the guy who you go to Korean barbecue with, and you're like, hey, your meat's been on there for a while. He's like, I know.
It's not black enough yet.
Yeah, it's not chalk.
I don't want to get sick, but I want to get cancer.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's the guy.
God damn it.
Well, thank you for writing in, Paul.
Yeah, thanks for making us fight again.
Yes.
I mean, no, that wasn't Paul last week. That was someone else.
Yeah.
I think it was a Mac attack.
Yeah, it must be.
These food questions.
Yeah,
divisive.
Divisive. Yeah, this week was all right, though, because we weren't forced to choose.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Anyways, this week, oh man, we got a review for you.
This is nuts. It's so crazy.
So, for a long time, OG listeners, when this podcast first started 10 years ago, we had a ritual that involved tokusatsu.
We did.
And it was centered around well, the two Kamen Riders we watched, I believe, at the time were O's and then Forze.
Yes.
But it was really centered around the Sentai series at the time.
We never. That's the thing too. We never reviewed O's on here.
No.
We just did Forza, I think.
Yeah. It was. Anyways, we watched Gokaiger, the 35th anniversary Sentai that was
The best Sentai.
And the idea was they were pirates, as in both pirates that had a ship and both pirates that copied other Sentai
stole
powers.
shit.
They stole other Sentai powers. It was the first of its kind. It was wild and we loved it. I think still our favorite Sentai. This year is the 45th anniversary
I
of
can't believe
Sentai.
it's been 10 years since that day.
And they have another anniversary Sentai series, and that is what we're talking about today. I think it's called Zenkaiger.
Okay. All right. Continue with your explanation.
And Zenkaiger revolves around the story of a boy whose parents found a parallel universe full
A parallel robot universe.
robot universe. And through circumstances that have not been yet revealed, this robot race has been transported to Earth. And somehow Earthlings or humans in these robot series have just been able to cohabitate immediately. No problem.
It's also important to mention that the story or the plot in this show, Space Patrol Lulu Coast's pacing.
Yeah.
It is so fast. Like that transition from, oh shit, robots from another dimension came into Japan to we're cohabitating with robots from the parallel universe in Japan is instant.
Yeah. But it turns out other rulers from this robot world have come along too, and they're here to just wreck shit. And they proceed to do so. Our plucky young hero, who is not a YouTuber, which is the inside joke because he's a famous Japanese YouTuber.
Is he?
He sure is.
Okay.
He decides he wants to save the world. Just like that.
Yeah, that... You ever watch One Piece? You know Luffy?
Yeah.
Where he's just like, hey, I think you're a cool dude. We're friends now.
Yeah.
He just does that.
Yeah. He wants to save the world, and so he goes home, and he's like, he goes to this parrot thing his parents gave him. He's like, and it flashbacks, his parents have this like...
super happy-go-lucky, plucky attitude.
Yeah, but they have a tagline.
Do everything full force?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, full power, full force or something. He says it. Sports comes alive. It's like, oh, so you want to save the planet? No problem.
Got it.
Yeah, he's like, sit here, please.
That was your parents' safe word.
Yeah.
And then...
Yeah, so then they sit down on his bench, and in his house, he goes, like, drops another floor, and suddenly he's in the most advanced home base the world has ever seen.
Who is that character in The Matrix who, like, watched everything?
I don't know.
It was, like, in The Matrix 2. He's that guy, where he's in the room full of TVs.
Yes. And it turns out his parents had built a Sentai, I guess...
Base?
Yeah, Sentai base, but like also equipment that celebrated all the different Sentai from different worlds.
Parallel universes?
Yeah.
You know the thing that people get in tokusatsu where it's just like, here's your special device that you got because you're chosen.
Yeah.
His parents were just like, we just found that shit, and also we just made it, and also here, just have it. Who gives a shit? No backstory.
Yeah. And then that's it. But it's just the one dude.
Yeah.
And he's like, all right, well, I'm gonna go save the world now.
Let's do it.
And he literally walks out there with a gun, and he's like, I'm gonna save the world.
Yeah.
He sees another robot fellow who saves a kid.
Protects a kid, yeah.
And it's like,
we're friends now.
we're friends, you and me. You saved that kid.
Here's this super world-ending device.
Yeah.
Let's save the world together.
Yeah, you can have one too. And the robot understandably was like, what the fuck? Like,
who are you?
Like, why would you trust me? He's like, nah, because you're cool. Let's save the world together.
Yeah, I saw you save that kid. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so he gives him it. He's like, all right, we can hang. Let's hang. Yeah.
That's like, it sounds like we're rushing through the plot. This is 100% of what has happened in the story so far.
Yeah, like
we're not fucking around.
And like, this is almost in real time how the episode is paced.
It's fast.
Yeah. So then they transform.
And they shoot a guy in the middle of his monologue.
Yeah. And then it's just lunacy.
Yeah. The robot turns into the Megazord from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Yep.
The main dude just turns into the Special Ranger.
Yeah, he's white with a gold shield and rainbow accents
Yeah,
and a cape.
Yep. He's the special ranger immediately.
Yeah, like he's the coolest ranger. And then that's it. They fight with all the powers.
This show's great.
It's wild.
I want to watch more of this.
Mm-hmm.
Was it TV Nihon's got this?
TV Nihon has it. So does Overtime Subs.
Okay.
I believe 2 episodes are out at the moment.
Mhm. Is this year the next one's gonna be on the 21st?
The 3rd episode?
Superhero time.
Oh yeah, Sundays, yeah. So what's important to note about this series is that it's the team is composed of 1 human character and 4 androids.
And 4 Megazords.
How do you feel about that? Because Sentai is usually the super spandex superhero.
Yeah.
And the main character definitely fulfills that role.
Yes.
But clearly the other 4 are going to be robots. Because even in previous Sentai where there were robot people, when they transformed, they became a spandexed ranger or hero Sentai. So
I would say if this was anything other than an anniversary event, there would be an issue.
Yeah.
But the way the show has been paced in episode 1 and how it's covered more story in episode 1 than it has in like 10 episodes of a regular tokusatsu show.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit. They've already broken every rule, so they can break all the meta rules. And I just want to see them do it. And plus they already had this 10 years ago. They had Gokaiger.
Yeah.
I think if they repeated the same beats as Gokaiger in an anniversary scenario, it wouldn't be as amazing.
Yeah, that's true.
Because the fact that we now get, because I've seen the all Red Ranger fight, I've seen the all Gold Ranger fight or whatever the fuck, right?
Yeah.
You know what I haven't seen? I haven't seen the all Dinosaur Megazord fight. I haven't seen the the all Final Transformation Megazord fight. I haven't seen that shit.
Yeah.
And that's what I want to see.
Yeah.
And I think also, you know what? I don't know if I can bring myself to hate this show in any sense, because they've done the one thing that I've been wanting Tokusatsu to do for a long time, and they brought back practical small scale explosions.
Oh. Yeah.
When they're doing the Megazord fights and stuff and the large monster fights, they have built mini sets. It's not as elaborate as old Kamen Rider and old Tokusatsu just because money.
Yeah.
It is definitely still here. It is mostly green, like 90% green screen, and here's like the 2 buildings we built.
Yeah.
But they still did like, here is the miniature building, and I ran into it, and it blew the fuck up into pieces.
Yeah.
And that's so cool. It's so awesome.
It's very cool.
I love the practical stuff about it. And it just kind of, like, I felt it right here, like right in my heart. I was like, oh, oh, I love it. Oh.
Wow.
Like, what do you, I would say you're more of a Tokusatsu fan than I am.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
As I look at your wall of Tokusatsu bullshit.
We do?
Yeah. Look at this.
Sure.
Look at that.
Sure.
Look at that.
Sure.
Where, like, what does this seem like to you? Is it too Kamen Rider? Is it just like nothing you've ever expected to happen ever? Like, where do you think it lies?
Yeah, I guess being an anniversary series, like, I think I would have been disappointed if it was just stuck to the basic roots. I'm glad they went like sideways.
Isn't that like why everybody loved? What's that one Kamen Rider that was it?
Which one?
The edgy one.
The edgy one.
Not Generations. I'll look it up.
Deno? 5. No, not 5. Was it recent?
I gotta look it up. Just continue.
The Kamen Rider I liked was Gaim, the Fruit Heroes.
Yeah, you would. You would. 'Cause you're a fruit.
They're so fruity. Love it.
God damn it.
Yeah, no, I thought that Zenkaiger was pretty cool. Yeah, the android teammates definitely gonna take something getting used to, and it's super weird because it's almost like, why did they need to transform? Because they already look like they're, I guess, in their superhero state to begin with. So there's parts of it where I'm like, I wish there was just a little bit more differentiation between the base android and the superhero android. But I don't know. I feel like at some point down the line.
Oh, there it is. Kamen Rider the Decade.
Oh, Decade. Yes. But the difference with Decade is he keeps returning.
True.
Like
Every decade.
That's what makes him special. Yeah. Decade returns.
The Decade.
Whereas I don't think Gokaiger does.
Mm-hmm.
But
well, we don't know. We don't know because the other story plot that we forgot is that the reason there's a different dimension is that someone's fucking with dimensions.
Yes.
And this robot faction has come in and basically stolen every Tokusatsu Power Ranger team and put them in a gear. And they own them now. And there's one planet left, and it's this one.
Yeah, that's true. I guess I forgot about that.
Because everything else is buck wild. Like, yeah, who gives a shit?
Yeah.
But that's how they explain it, right? So
yeah, I mean, it's a cool show. It's pretty cool.
I like you mentioned this already. Like one of the either like series defining episodes or the final episode has to be the guy who has all the powers then turning into the pirates who have all the powers.
Oh yeah.
And then it's just like I can use everything while using everything. And it's like some meta bullshit breaks the dimensions.
I'm almost positive like his 4 robot companions are gonna get human forms.
I could see that.
Like at some point they're gonna become human.
I could see that.
And they're gonna have that emotional connection.
Do you think it'll be like the robot is dying and then the guy, the main character, he's like, no, like we're fucking buddies, we're Tomodachi. And then like, don't die, I love you as a friend. And then like a single tear rolls down his eye, falls off his face, and when it touches the forehead of the robot dying, some mystical dimensional power is just like, I will save you.
Maybe that might be too thought out. That might be too thought out.
Yeah, for as fast as the show's going.
I feel like it's like he's gonna get like critically injured in the face, and his helmet's gonna crack.
And it falls apart.
And it falls apart, but only the armor falls apart. Some guy comes out, and you're like, oh shit, I wasn't an android the whole time.
Who did that? There was someone who did that. I know that was a Guilty Gear character at one point.
Yeah, it's not a unique concept.
Yeah, but no, they're
like a lot of I can't think of any, but I know that whole trope
that
of
concept is a thing.
Yeah, where it's like you're made to believe you're a robot, but really you're just wearing armor. Yeah. So I feel like that could be a thing. But yeah, no, it's fun, as it should be though, as the anniversary series children's superhero show should be.
Yeah, as much as I say like Tokusatsu in Japan, like television for Japan in general, is like it seems like it's more adult than television for kids here. This is maximum. Here's all the primary colors in your face. Here's just super fun, bubbly, good times.
Yeah, hey kids.
So at least so far, no moral lessons to be had.
Yeah. No
horrors of war. No nothing. Just like oh shit! A random species came. Are they gonna invade? Nah, we're just bros. Nah, we're just chilling. Yeah. And even the episode afterward, or the episode preview afterwards, it's like, oh shit! Everyone's got mushrooms on their head. Whatever.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, who cares?
I forgot about that.
Whatever. Yeah. Who gives a shit? I don't care.
Okay.
It's played off in such a whimsical way that it's definitely out of character, at least
just a little bit. Yeah, it's pretty cool
for current Tokusatsu.
I dig it.
I think it too.
I think I dig it.
I'm gonna be down a little more.
I hope you do.
Well, because I can't buy it, so
that's true. That's true. No one can. Okay, cool, sweet. Picks of the week. What do we got?
I got a couple. Twitch is in the news once again. We talked about their DMs, or I talked about their DMCA woes streamers have.
Their woos.
And luckily, Twitch in an announcement recently have said that, hey, we have new tools for streamers and personalities alike to get around like late DMCA actions, not having their channel be striked. And what that tool is, delete your channel. So the tool they came out of was you can click this button and you can delete all VODs and all history of your channel for all time forever. And that's their solution to DMCA. Is delete your lifetime's work. The This company's a joke. This company's a
This
joke.
company's incredible.
Oh my god, I love it.
They're just doing things.
Yeah, exactly, and that's the problem. They're just doing things.
Yo, they're keeping you on your toes.
They're a multi-billion-dollar company, and they're just doing.
No, they're keeping you on your toes, man. They're doing it. They know what's up.
Oh my god, it's ridiculous. Yeah, I don't even know I don't know what they're doing anymore. I don't know what they're doing anymore.
Okay.
After that, you remember Tiger Woods?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he's a golfer.
Yep.
Plays golf.
Yep.
Heard he's real good.
He recently got in an accident.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
He's recovering.
Yep.
You know what else he's doing?
Playing golf?
No. So what happened is that 2K Games have acquired HB Studios, the developer, developer of the golf club. And so what
That's a game?
Yeah, it's a game. It's like, you know how there's like Dirt Rally and then there's like WRC 8.
Yeah.
This is WRC 8 but golf, right? So this golf club, and what they've said is that Tiger Woods is coming back to the video game scene. They are using his likeness. He has signed a partnership with 2K Games, and they are going to be putting golf games out with Tiger Woods. The first time since his whole debacle in, like, was it 2013?
Oh, the porn stuff?
Yeah, or like the cheating stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Sorry, cheating with the porn star.
cheating with the porn star. Hell yeah. And apparently he's gonna come on as also like a consultant, as like a series producer type deal where they will consult Tiger Woods on the accuracy of the portrayal of the game of kings. And honestly, this is one of those rare occasions where like celebrity endorsement usually got me to play a game.
Yeah.
I played Tiger Woods games up until like late PS3. And then
wow.
Yeah, and then they stopped having Tiger Woods on the cover, and I was like, I'm out.
You don't want Rory?
It was weird. The games got worse. As soon as Rory came out, I was like, Rory, listen, I know you're the new hot shit in the PGA Tour. You're sinking those putts. I understand. But also, your game is bad.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, Tiger Woods is back. Hopefully this means that they'll bring back good golfing games.
Let's hope
that
so.
aren't arcade games, right? Because Golf Story exists, like Hot Shots exists. Sorry, everybody's golf.
Oh.
Hot Shot is not a thing.
Okay, I thought you were gonna bring up Mario Golf again.
Mario Golf is so good. Oh my god. All right.
Okay.
But Studio Japan still hemorrhaging members.
Yeah.
They have now this time they have lost producer Masami Yamamoto. He made his debut as a game like we love, or at least I love. Maybe you don't love it anymore.
Can't remember.
Tenshu, baby.
Oh, I never loved Tenshu.
You never loved Tenshu?
No.
Tenshu's so cool.
No.
You get the guy with the hand, and he can like burst your heart. So sick.
That's a no. That's
so
a no.
cool. But yeah, that's it. They're just hemorrhaging people.
That's it.
That's it. That's the story.
We done.
He's done. He's been there for like he's been
Okay.
at Sony for 25 years, and he's like, all my other friends are leaving, so
Shit.
I'm gonna do some other stuff. I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
It's I don't know what Studio Japan is at this point. I don't know if they restart this studio as like something new, or if they try and get studio vets to come back. But
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. After that, Square Enix
Squeenix.
is making financial moves, and they are starting to get into the NFT game. You know what NFTs are?
Really?
For me, okay, I'm gonna explain NFTs at like its base level.
Yeah.
So in the broadest definition, an NFT is called a non-fungible token, and basically what it does is that it uses the encryption called blockchain, which is what cryptocurrencies use. It is very like almost uncrackable type of shit.
Yeah.
For now, at least, and it allows content creators, publishers, and stuff like that to sell digital assets as unique codes of data that cannot be copied.
Yes.
So
I guess we should clarify. Wait, you can copy it. It's just not legal.
Yeah, it'd be like printing money,
Okay.
right? In the
Yeah.
same way.
Yeah. So it's not that like this specific coding prevents you from actually physically copying it. It's just ownership technically only
And
exists
it's
with
to the one person.
Got it.
But also, like copying copying something that's encrypted through NFT would be a pain in the ass,
Yes.
right? You could still do it,
Yes.
just don't do it.
yes.
And Square Enix is going to get into the NFT game. They are starting to do it with Million Arthur assets, which is a popular phone game in Japan.
Damn. Them phone games.
And they are going to sell digital assets to unique customers, and only certain customers will have those assets. In the same way that you could go to like an Animate or some like bougie ass anime store in Akihabara or Nakano Broadway, and you can buy an animation cell,
Yeah.
and you're the only one with that specific cell,
Yeah.
right?
Damn.
Future's crazy. I really like the idea of NFTs, but really lately they've been catching heat for people who are stealing content and selling them as NFTs,
Yeah.
and also environmental concerns and how much power NFT uses, like electricity, in order to use like the blockchain technology.
Yep.
Because you're still mining it technically, and that's why China's buying up all the graphics cards. But it's I don't know. It's we talked about this before in a future where everything is digital and nobody owns anything.
Well,
How do you own something?
this is how you do it.
This seems like the way to do it. This seems like one of the possible ways to do it.
I mean, like I just saw that story about that guy who had the what trading cards did he have? NFTs that he bought for like 100,000, and now they're like millions.
Yeah, because they're hot now. They're super hot.
Yeah.
If I had the money, I'd be buying some NFTs right now.
I guess so.
But it's an interesting move, especially because this is like the tip of the gaming sphere. Like this is the first move in the gaming sphere where they're like, all right, let's do this. Let's get into this like really elitist. I own the original painting of Picasso style bullshit,
Yeah.
but for like anime titties.
Damn, when you put it like that, now I need to get some.
I am the only owner of Kizuna Ai's boobs.
Original
Kizuna Ai titties.
Yes.
On my wall.
Yeah.
Speaking of VTubers, last story. A interesting hashtag was going around in Japan on Twitter.
Okay.
And the viral hashtag is VTuber no ketsu ga mitai. And what that translates to is, I want to see VTuber shoes. Shoes.
So the foot fetish has begun.
The foot fetish has made its way to VTubing.
Oh god.
Baby, let me show you
Why are you about to show me feet?
VTuber feet.
Oh my god.
She's a ghost, so she doesn't have feet. But this is her
Okay,
tail.
okay.
And basically, the whole thing is either VTubers officially coming out and doing it, or fans making edits of what a VTuber would look like from the waist down.
Wow.
Because as you know, VTubers only really show themselves from the waist up.
Yeah.
So if you want to see giant Pika-Me feet, this is the time to do it.
I don't know, man. I just don't know.
Do you think there'll ever be a point where like e-girls, not e-girls, that's a term already, that virtual girls will surpass real life?
What do you mean?
Like we're gonna have more. We're gonna have Japan's problem of the declining population because all these dudes and all these ladies are looking at VTuber feet.
No.
No, you don't think so?
No.
All right, but what if I tried to convince you with Gura feet, the shark girl?
That's just his feet.
That's just her feet.
That's just.
Isn't that attract? Don't you want that though?
That's like.
Don't you need that in your life?
Actually, no, not that one. No.
No.
No. That one's doing nothing for me.
Okay, that one's specific. Okay,
Yeah.
Let's see. I don't know what else is there. Let's see what else is there.
I can't do that one.
Yeah. Okay. Lowly feet. Maybe not in your style.
No.
What about some mani-pettied feet?
You see, like just the feet. No, I don't.
You're not having it.
No.
Not having it.
I need a whole leg.
All right. Okay.
Like I need a thigh.
Okay. All right.
Let me just. I got.
Man of culture. I see.
I
You want absolute area plus feet.
Yes.
All right.
Is that too much to ask for?
Right now, yes.
Oh man.
They got to work their way back up to make the
Okay.
whole model.
Okay, got it.
But that was like the weirdest story this week,
Thanks for that.
and I think that's my picks.
Cool.
The internet was on fire because of the Grammys.
Oh yeah, I saw.
Yeah,
I
that's
didn't really pay attention, but yeah.
It was funny. Some guy was so woke that he said that the reason Bill Burr married his black wife was to own a minority sex slave.
Whoa.
And it made the fucking rounds on Twitter.
Whoa. Whoa.
Woke Twitter has gone wild.
Wow.
I love it.
So I don't know who the winners are for the Grammys.
Yeah.
But something tells me BTS didn't win.
Oh yeah. We saw Rachel just being a bum.
Okay. It wasn't just her.
I don't even think they were nominated.
Like a whole bunch of I don't even want to call them the mutuals. I'm just like, there's a lot of people on my social channels who I didn't even remember speaking to just come out and being like, BTS.
So they were nominated, but they didn't win.
Okay.
You know, fuck. K-pop fans so toxic. So toxic. Oh my god. Here's what the first step to getting a Grammy is?
What?
Have good music.
Oh
Maybe get past that hurdle.
Oh
Maybe you should release a good song.
I'm not part of this.
And then
This is all
we
you.
can move forward.
And
then we can talk about
all
how,
you.
the Grammys really are scammies and how everyone just pays for their artists to win, right?
Yes.
But first off, you gotta at least make it look real.
God.
All right. Oh, that was the other story. Oh shit, I forgot. Hold up. North Korea coming out,
Okay.
and they're. I don't want to get nuked.
Yes.
So I'm gonna just say
Yes.
North Korea,
Yes.
country of culture. They have a culture.
A
Do you know what that
culture.
culture is?
Sex.
Slavery.
Okay.
So, as the modern day's current expert on slavery,
Okay.
they have come out and basically thrown heat at South Korea, blasting the K-pop industry as slave-like exploitation.
What?
Yeah. North Korea sent out an official statement blasting South Korea for allowing quote-unquote modern-day slavery in their entertainment.
Well,
and you know what? If North Korea is saying it, they're experts at it. So they know what's up. They know what slavery looks like, right?
just gotta call it like you see it.
You gotta call we know what you're doing. It's fucked up.
Okay.
That was hilarious. I thought that was really funny. Isn't the pot calling the kettle black?
Okay.
I don't know how you're gonna transition from that, but go for it.
I don't think I can.
Hold on. I'll do it.
Wow.
All right, break. Go. New story.
So a couple trailers were out for video games that I was looking at. First of all, there was a Bandai Festival event, and they had a new Tales of Arise trailer.
I can't believe this is still a series. Do people still play Tales games?
So that's the thing, right? Tales has kind of been on a meh.
I heard Berseria came out, and
Yeah.
everyone loved Berseria.
Yeah.
And then Berseria 2 came out.
It
It
did?
was dog shit.
I don't even know that.
And then they remastered a bunch of the good ones.
Yeah, so Tales has kind of been like a... We've been here for a while, but we don't really know what's going on. Arise looks so hot. Arise looks hot.
It does look pretty good.
It looks good.
You know what obscure RPG series I've been wanting to play recently?
No.
I heard the Yes games are really good now.
There's a new one coming out.
Yeah.
Go for it.
I heard those are really good now.
It's not for me.
You sure?
I'm sure.
Alright.
I tried that one on the PSP. Not for me.
Don't you put it on? You put it on the worst console. Oh, action RPG. That's not Monster Hunter. All right, let's go.
Wolf Monster could do it. So yeah, that's not for me. Another trailer I showed you was Fantasia.
Mhm.
And this was a RPG, but the cool thing here is the developers built large scale dioramas which they photographed and videoed intensively, which they then imported to use as the backgrounds for their RPG.
This looks so sick.
And
It looks real cool.
it's like the comparison would be if you remember what RPGs were like on the PS1 days, where it was like a static 2D image.
Yeah.
Only they used a diorama, so it gave more depth to it. It was
Mhm.
super cool.
The only thing that got close beyond making an actual diorama is Bravely Default on the 3DS.
Yeah, yeah.
Like when you turn that slider up in the towns and like
Yeah.
everything is kind of like coming at your face and like you have the depth there. Like that was so sick. And this game looks real good.
Yeah, yeah. So it was it looked cool. The other cool thing is they showed the battle system, and there's a neat trick you could play where you can stock up your random battles,
I thought this was awesome.
and then you can have one huge random battle. And I guess there was like AoE attacks,
Mhm.
and so you could like run through people. You could like curve
You
shit.
can curve the blizzard.
Yeah. So this RPG is looking cool. It also is really cool when I tell you that it's by Hironobu Sakaguchi.
Listen, if the Gooch is putting anything out, I'm down.
So if y'all don't know, that's the creator of Final Fantasy.
Legendary.
Yeah.
Absolute legend.
The only thing, and universally this was the opinion when
Yeah.
this trailer came out, was it came to the end and platforms, Apple Arcade.
Fuck this game. I hate it. It's the worst. It looks like dog shit.
And I guess it just goes to show where Japan's mindset is at when it comes to video games. Like,
Well, he went off. I think he's doing his own thing now, right? Like the Gooch isn't backed by like big corp anymore, right?
no, he's at his own developer though. Like Mistwalker's still a thing. Like that's who's developing this.
I would say I don't know the numbers exactly, but
Yeah.
I would say that Mistwalker probably has more clout than capital.
Fair,
Yeah.
fair.
So I guess it makes sense. And I'm
Yeah.
sure they'll be like, this is probably, listen, it's Sakaguchi. There's no way Apple locked him down to a lifetime exclusive. At least I hope so. Right? He's the Gooch. Come on.
Yeah, I'm sure that this is gonna have a Switch release at some point. Because I mean, like, well, here's the thing.
Yeah, like a year or two, it'll come out on the Switch or Switch 2.
So that's what got me thinking. Like, sure, it has a Switch release, but will it look better than it does on Apple Arcade?
No. Do Switch ports going to PC look better than they did on the Switch?
No, but that's just it. Because like, I know Apple Arcade, you think iPhone, iPad, right?
Yeah.
But like, the one part of Apple Arcade I always forget is you can play this on the Apple TV.
Yeah, that's fair.
And so like, if you want to play it on your TV, it's
Basically docked mode.
yeah, it's right there in 4K, Apple TV 4K, right? So like, you could do that. And if you play it on Switch, that resolution just becomes God knows what the hell that is.
Yeah, but you have a 4K TV now.
No, but I mean like Switch games just in general compared to like I mean like the resolution.
Maybe my screens are too small to notice, but I've never had a problem.
I guess because I've been playing Switch games, just checking them out.
Like I've never played on anything over 40 inches.
Okay, because I had like issues on my 50-inch,
Okay. Then,
and
yeah.
I was just like, man, this just ain't it. Now, of course, I was back to backing with like my PlayStation 4, so. But yeah, but I mean, it looks like a cool game.
It does.
I'll hopefully wait until there's a complete edition on PlayStation or
One day.
something. Yeah,
One day.
we'll see. And I want to say that was all the pick. No, sorry, I had one more. Someone said the mecha anime genre was dead.
We've been saying that every year now. Who's saying this? Last year we're like, man, you know, mecha anime, fucking dead. Here's the best mecha to come out since last time,
Yes.
which is the
Yeah.
Samurai Cyber Squad thing.
Yeah. Well, Bandai said, okay, we're gonna make something, and it's not Gundam.
Dundum? Did you call it Dum?
So they're making this anime called Kyokai Senki.
Okay.
And basically, Japan is split up into 4 economical blocks.
No way. Are
They
you telling me
totally
that
are.
Japan is not united, and then maybe one day someone who resembles Oda Nobunaga will have to unite the country?
You got it.
Damn.
Yeah. Anyways, all you need to know is that Japan is a battleground, and everyone's got mechs to battle.
Japan's always a battleground.
There's like a quick like info character trailer.
Mm.
Shows 2 of the main series mechs.
Has some Pokemon in it.
Yeah, and like it definitely seems like classic Bandai stuff. They also announced a new model kit line with this, and they announced everything. So it's cool to see that Bandai's putting their full weight behind another mecha series that is not Gundam.
Yeah.
So I will probably check this out and let you know if it's any good. I don't really have high hopes.
I don't know, the sharpness of a lot of the robots kind of reminds me of Zoids.
Sure, I can see that. I mean, yeah, I can see it.
But yeah, I don't know what this is.
Yeah,
I don't really know what this is.
I'm ready to be sold on a child's mecha anime. Like I want to.
I am ready to have a good mecha and then scream to the rooftops that see mecha's not dead, even though every year a good mecha comes out.
The thing is, like, I don't think there's been a single Bandai mecha property where I've been like, hell yeah.
Other than like Gundam.
But even Gundam, I'm never just like, hell yeah.
What about Iron Blooded? You guys were pretty on that.
You know, it was great, but would I say like, oh, I liked it better than Code Geass?
True.
No. Did I like it better than Gridman? No. Did I like?
I know you liked it better than Gurren Lagann.
Oh,
that shit
of
sucks.
course.
That show's garbage.
That's the one. Yeah. So, but yeah, like, don't get me wrong, Gundam is great, but I've never thought of Gundam as like the all-being.
Man, that did Eureka 7?
Like, for as much as Gundam is like the flagship for mecha genre in its entirety, I do not think it is not the best that the genre has to offer, and it never will be. It never has been, never will be.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, oh god, this is gonna be blasphemy if I say this.
Go.
It's kind of like the Final Fantasy VII of mecha genres.
What do you mean?
Where like everyone knows it, everyone swears by it,
Yeah.
everyone says it's the best and the favorite. But the truth is, it's not.
Oh, he comes out and admits it. Yes.
I love it a lot, but let's be real. Like, there's, better shit.
And yeah, you're right. You know what's better?
No.
You want to know?
No.
I can tell you.
No. Let's leave that to your imagination.
It's Final Fantasy 12, baby.
God,
it's the best Final Fantasy. It's the best Final Fantasy.
Oh, no. Anyways, yeah, those are my picks for Zawiku.
All right. I think that's it.
That's it for the week.
For my week, did I tell you that I got to the Final Fantasy 12 raids in Final Fantasy 14?
No.
Dude, you go to Rabanaster.
Whoa.
Yeah. And it's all fucked up. Cause like,
whoa.
The government collapsed and like the whole city's on fire. It's awesome. They just had a whole raid series where they're just jerking, like, look how good Final Fantasy 12 is. So sick. And I'm like, you're right. You're right. It is so sick.
Wow.
It's awesome. But really this week, it hasn't been much gaming. Unfortunately, I've been overloaded with papers and stuff, and the only thing I watched was for an assignment, and the only thing I've been doing is reading manga in between, like taking breaks from writing papers.
Okay.
So what I did is I watched the movie Jojo Rabbit.
That new one, the Hitler in my head.
Taika Waititi, is that his name?
Yeah.
From Thor Ragnarok fame, and it's exactly that. So it follows a kid named Jojo who grows up in Nazi Germany, and he is a Nazi fanatic. Loves the Nazis, hates Jewish people. They're the scum of the earth. Heard they're demons. Heard they lay eggs in their victims.
Wow.
Right.
How do we do it?
How did they do it? How do they do it? And what the story is about is he is, like I said, a Nazi fanatic, and he has Hitler as an imaginary friend inside his head.
I just wish I had that.
If only. If only.
If only I had a Hitler inside.
And it's really because, like, he's grown up in this world knowing only Nazi Germany. And he loves his country. He's very patriotic, as like most kids are. And the actual story isn't so much about him having Hitler as an imaginary friend.
Okay.
It is more about the fact that his mother, who is currently single because his dad and sister went missing, they don't know what happened to them, like, so they're probably dead.
Okay.
Is harboring a Jewish girl in their house.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
And
I remember the trailer now, yeah.
The whole scenario is that Jojo, while hating Jewish people because he's been told to,
Hell yeah.
also doesn't want his mother to be in trouble. And what happens is that he kind of gets into an accident that forces him to stay at home. And he has to learn more and more and more about this girl.
He has to stay at home?
Yeah. So what happens is that he gets this idea of where his superiors, or like the officers at his like Jew hating camp, were like, hey, it's so hard to spot a Nazi,
Yeah.
or sorry, to spot a Jewish person because they camouflage or whatever.
Yeah.
And so what he does is, while he's at home bedridden, or just like home ridden pretty much, he tries to make a handbook on how to find a Jewish person by asking the Jewish person who is living in his house. Right? And it becomes it becomes more of a story of education than anything. It's more about how
Interesting. Okay.
Jojo is like, he says some heinous shit. They get a 10-year-old to say some real bad shit in this show.
As one does. Yeah.
But it's really coming from a place of like ignorance.
Yeah.
And like, it's like, no, he grew up in this environment, and like it quote unquote takes a village, right? And
Wow.
it's more about like learning about his mistakes, learning that like narrowing your focus into one frame of mind is not good. And it's really a story about growing up, I guess.
It's a coming of age story.
Coming of age is just super dark.
Okay.
I think the movie does a very, very good job at leveraging comedy to allow them to teach you about kind of dark facts about Nazi Germany. Because when they go hard in the paint, they go hard in the paint. And there's some twists and turns in this movie that you're just like, oh, okay, cool. And it was in my research, there's been a couple interviews with the director, and he said that like, we are so far away removed from Nazi Germany that it's really hard to imagine that it's only like 2 people ago.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And the horrors that they committed are so insane. And he himself said, like, I am not capable of writing or directing just a serious, gritty drama. So he wanted to do it in the way he could, which is to use comedy. And I think it's awesome.
I heard it's really good.
Yeah, I think it's a very fantastic movie. And like the whole thing with like the campy idea with like Hitler being his friend.
Yeah.
Not a major part of the movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's really in there as the shock factor trailer thing, but really he's there as much as like an imaginary friend is. Like, he's only there like at times when he's like conflicted, right? Or it's just like, oh, I met this Jewish girl, but she's really nice, or like my mom's missing, but what's happening? And it's like, it's to represent the internal struggles and thoughts that he's having as a child.
I wouldn't have guessed.
So like Hitler will show up and be like, my mom's out late, and then Hitler's be like, if you're a good Nazi, you got to report your mother. You got to like do all this shit. And he's like, it's my mom. Fuck you, Hitler. What the hell? Right? Yeah. Right. And they do this really interesting like character arc with Hitler where like they make sure to show the amount of evil he is and not make his character light.
Yeah.
But they also kind of like declaw him. So he's not the genocidal god.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah,
so they have this like, they use comedy and use levity in almost every part of the story in order to tell like this super dark reality of Nazi Germany.
Yeah.
It's super good. Really enjoy it.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good movie.
This came out what, 2 summers ago?
I think it was late 2019 maybe.
Okay, yeah, because I was like, I remember, yeah, it was in the summer, but it couldn't have been last year
Because nothing happened last year.
Except for Tenet.
That's the dark year.
Whoa. Not this year?
Well, I don't know. We're gonna get vaccines apparently.
Well, we're in wave 3.
We'll see. Well, we don't have them. They're just, they're there. I don't want to go back to the top of the show, but
they're hanging.
Yeah,
they're there.
And then I've been reading 2 manga, or well, 1 manga and 1 manhwa.
Oh, manhwa.
Yeah. So
excuse me.
Yeah, the Korean manga.
Who are you?
I know. So the one I've been reading is called the manga. The Japanese one is called Jujika no Rokunin. I think the
what?
Yeah, Jujika no Rokunin. I think the title translates to something like 6 sides of the cross or some shit.
Okay.
I forget. But the story starts off with a young man who is like dealing with some bullies at school.
It always starts off with a young man.
It starts off with a young man who's dealing with some bullies at school. And these bullies are just like, they're extra mean. They're like push him to the ground, like
bully.
Shooting him with like cap darts, making him drink quote unquote dirt juice and shit.
Dirt juice.
And then they get Crazy. So they steal his cat,
Crazy, huh?
murder it in a forest, and make him go find it. And then the ringleader of the bullies, this girl who all the other bullies want to get the attention of, are like, oh, he's still persevering through our bullying. So we need to destroy his soul. So what they do is that they get wind that the parents or the mom, they have a daily routine when they go into town, get some groceries and shit. They always take this one road, and they're waiting at the top of this mountain cliff thing. And they're like, okay, well, they're driving down the road. What are they gonna do? The lead girl pushes one of her friends off the cliff in front of the car. The car swerves, flies off a mountain. They kill his parents.
Well,
Yeah. So, and then the bullies go up to them, admit that they killed his parents.
oh, that's bold. Wow.
And after that, he has to move in with his grandfather. Turns out his grandfather used to fight in the World War.
Okay.
Also, he fought for Special Murder Unit Japan. All right.
Well,
And so what he says, basically the grandfather catches him trying to steal one of his like war guns, and he's just like, "What happened?" And he tells his grandfather the whole story, and he's like,
I'll help you.
Well, listen, if you take that gun now, you are not ready. Even if you kill them with the gun, which you probably could do, you will live with the regret and the pain of killing somebody because you are not ready for this.
Interesting.
I will train you. And he trains his grandson for 4 years until he gets into
4 years?
yeah, I think into like junior high or high school, right? Trains him in the art of murder.
So this kid's a murder machine.
Kid is a murder machine. And the whole thing is that his grandpa says that you are now ready. You have the mental fortitude to murder the shit out of these people.
Wow.
To get revenge for your parents.
Tell me more.
But
yes.
if they have had a change of character,
You cannot.
you can't kill them.
Got it.
Right?
Got it. That's fair.
Yeah, it's fair. And yeah, this show is fucking nuts. Or this manga is. It's straight torture porn. Like
Yeah, it sounds like it.
it's like the story for as much setup as I mentioned right now, super simple.
Okay.
There's not really much to it. And it is really just like, here's some revenge porn.
When you put it like that, it's just like
Yeah. If I had to give it a rating, it's like a 5. It's like totally middling. But the only reason I keep reading it is because they're so creative with the murder.
You sound like a psychopath.
I know. So the first
I'm only reading it so I can get ideas.
I'm
and
only
inspiration.
reading it for the murder. And so there's like I'll give you the first one. Like they kill one of the guys. They knock him out, string him up in an abandoned shed, and when he wakes up, he's like, "Oh shit, it's so hot!" Like whatever,
Yeah.
and it's just like, "Yeah, you would always shoot me with cap guns." Blah blah blah. Turns out he's a psychopath, so they kill him. But how they do it is that the kid who's strung up keeps looking at this table, and he sees a potato peeler.
A potato.
Yeah, like a
peeler.
vegetable peeler.
Okay.
And he's like, "What are you gonna do with that, huh? What are you gonna do, pussy?" Or like she keeps taunting him. He's like, "Oh, I'm not gonna do anything. I already did it while you were sleeping." And he peels off all the skin on his torso, so that all the nerve endings are exposed.
Why?
And he shoots him in the nerves with BB guns until he dies.
But why?
Because they killed my parents, dog.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And like it only gets more fucked up from there. You start realizing that like every character or every part of the bully group has grown up to be this absolute comically bad psychopath. And he just turns into this crazy murder machine.
I don't like it.
Yeah, honestly, not that good.
Like I
Don't really recommend it.
Okay, thank you for telling me about
it's
this.
pretty gory.
Thank you for telling me about this series that I clearly am not going to
Yeah.
consume myself with.
It's also, you know what? Not that good.
Okay.
But I'm still reading it,
Damn.
and I don't know why.
Well, all right.
But the good one, the realness, the real one I've been reading is called Solo Leveling. Solo Leveling is a manhwa from Korea.
I heard this is good.
And it is about a young man Actually, I forget what I always have trouble with the fucking Korean names.
It's John Cook.
No, it is Sung Jin Woo.
That was close.
Yeah, Sung Jin Woo is lives in a world where hunters live.
Hunter.
And in this, the hunters have awoken because gates have started appearing all around the world.
Dude.
And these gates are basically mini dungeons. If you don't deal with a mini dungeon in a certain amount of time, you'll have a gate break. And the gate will allow the monsters within the dungeon to come into the real world.
I'm gonna have a what?
A gate break. It will break the gate.
Okay. Of course.
And because of this, like there are different types of gates ranked from E to S. S obviously being the hardest, E being the weakest.
Esugite.
And because of that, there are also now heroes that live in this world, kind of like My Hero Academia, where they are ranked from E to S.
Okay.
Our main character, Sung Jin Woo, he is the weakest hunter in the world. That's it. He is the lowest of the E ranks.
And you said this is called solo leveling?
Solo leveling.
God.
So he is the lowest of the E rank. And one day he goes into I think a C rank dungeon where at that point you need a certain size raid party. And he is just there to fill the numbers. They are over leveled. Like they have a bunch of like high end hunters, B rank hunters. They're all real good, but they just don't have enough people. So they're like, hey, we'll pay you just to fill in, just carry our shit, right?
Okay.
Just so we can go in here.
Okay.
Turns out that dungeon they go into is a double dungeon. It's a
Okay.
dungeon within a dungeon.
Okay.
And they go in, and they are way above. Way over their heads. They just don't know what the fuck is happening.
Got it.
After a series of events, he is about to die, and then a screen appears in front of him, and it says like, "Would you like to reincarnate?" Basically, would you like to reawaken? Right? Because normally in this world, once you awaken your powers and you kind of figure out what you have, that's what you got. But they allow him to reawaken. And what happens is he clicks yes. He gets transported out of the dungeon. And now he has a video game screen that only he can see. He's got daily quests. He's got challenges to get more XP. And every time he levels up, he can put stat points in. And he levels himself up. He gets more strength. If you don't do your dailies, you get sent to the penalty world. And the whole story is about him as a hunter growing, because this has never ever happened before, and solo leveling to become go from weakest to strongest.
Got it.
I have finished all of season 1 of the manhwa.
How long? So how much is that?
I think it's like 110 chapters for the first season.
Sounds like a lot.
It's a decent amount. But yeah, it's real good because it is the most pure power fantasy I've seen in years.
Got it.
It is.
Got it.
Weak guy with heart of gold just gets stronger.
Okay.
And unstoppable, this man.
Yeah.
Unstoppable.
Yeah.
He gets all these crazy new powers. He gets new weapons that that you can't buy in Korea or whatever, because they're in like his special level dungeons or whatever. And really the main thing that shines about this show is the world. Is
Zawado. Okay, cool.
Is about how
Got it.
Earth is now basically a giant MMO. There are different classes. You got mage, you got fighter, you got tank, you got healer.
Yeah.
Everyone fulfills their role, and how everyone is trying to
be cool.
Yeah, they're trying to be hunters. They're trying to save their own place, but also like there are hunters that are S rank that like they cannot be controlled by governments anymore, and really they can only be just handled by like hopefully they don't kill us all. Or there are like a lot of the hunters at S rank, they make guilds, and you can join the guild and like do all that stuff.
Sounds hot.
It's pretty great. It's pretty awesome. I'm at a part now where he is like easily the strongest of like any introduced. Easily, like hands down. And they are introducing more tiers of power in like a la Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball God shit. And it's great. It's great. It's real good. I can't say any more else. It's spoilers, but
Got it.
it's real fucking good.
Wow.
This is getting animated. I hope it is. I want to watch this.
Let's hope it's good.
It's very good.
Hmm.
Highly recommended.
All right.
And that's really been it. I mean, still catching up, like keeping up weekly with some other stuff.
Yeah.
But nothing of note really.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. I beat Ghost of Tsushima.
I saw, I heard, I witnessed. I didn't witness.
It's a very, very good game.
It's a very weeb game.
It is. There are moments in that game where it tries too damn hard to play up the cool Japanese motif.
So this is the question I have for you.
Yeah.
Does that motif come off as foreigner makes Western game, or foreigner makes Eastern game, and it's their idea of what it is? Or do you think like if a Japanese developer made this, you'd be like, oh, that makes sense?
Both.
Really?
It's like Foreigner makes their idealized version or makes what they believe is the Japanese culture.
But they have to tack on Western style RPG elements like
That, but it's also Japanese developer creates their ideal vision of what they fantasize their culture to be.
okay. All right.
Got it?
As long as they get it.
Yeah. Like,
Alright.
this is obviously, there are moments here where it's like, yeah, that ain't real. But you're like, but you know what? If an old Japanese man told me a tale and I played it exactly like that, I'd believe him.
I'd believe him. I'd be like, yo, that history book's dope. Where can I buy it?
Yeah. So it's a open world game. Like I said last week, it's pretty cool. Yeah, it took me about 44 hours to beat, so not a short game. Definitely a good chunk.
Seems
And
like a trek.
I will say I did not play any of the co-op.
There's co-op?
This game has a co-op co-op sort of horde /
Horde mode.
and it's awesome. By the time I was done with the game, I'm like, I don't want to play anymore.
All right. Okay.
And it was free. Like, it was
it's like an add-on.
It was an add-on that was completely free. Like, there's no DLC for this game. Everything is free.
All right.
I can't believe this game was like just standalone. We made you a single player game, no microtransactions, all free DLC. It's kind of unbelievable.
That's awesome. I guess that's that first party privilege, baby.
I guess so. Like, but yeah, the game's wicked. The game's so cool. Damn. Story wise, I think I was saying how the game like gives you two options to be like samurai or like a dishonorable samurai.
Yeah, or ninja.
So there's definitely a story reason why it forces you into certain paths the way it does, and it makes sense by the end.
Mm-hmm.
The ending of the game, I'm not going to spoil anything, but let's just say there's two paths you can take,
Oh.
two decisions you can make.
All right.
Okay. All I will say is that really, it's almost like they're forgetting one big thing in all of samurai culture that like it's kind of like the elephant in the room.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna say this: seppuku exists,
Oh.
and it will happen.
All right.
Depending, like it's like they don't even acknowledge that it's a thing.
They don't acknowledge that ritual suicide.
Yeah.
To be fair, seppuku traditionally takes two people.
So you're right, but like, let's face it, like that whole idea exists.
Yeah.
Like if what is the classic thing? Like if you do not kill me in battle, I am now dishonored.
Yeah.
I might as well just commit suicide.
Yeah.
Right, and it's like things like that. They are never acknowledged in the game.
Oh, weird.
And like I'm not gonna lie, like those kind of situations do arise, and it's like, he's just gonna kill himself, right?
Yeah.
So, like, it's things like that. By the end of it, you are God. You are a monster by the end of that game.
You are Kami.
There's some wicked cool costumes you can get,
Yeah.
like different armors. You get the amazing Bagman if you want.
Okay.
The one where you have a paper bag on your face and you're wearing the bath towel like you would at a onsen.
Awesome. All right. Cool.
I don't think it's a bath towel. Sorry, it's a basket. A straw basket.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah. And what is the power that gives you? I forget.
Oh, so all the different costumes give you different stat
yeah,
bonuses?
so all the different costumes have different stats or
Okay.
special abilities.
Alright.
The best one is when you get the Mongol armor,
Yeah.
because you basically have pure stealth.
Oh, because the Mongols are just like,
Yeah, they're
You're
like,
one of us.
you're one of us.
Alright.
Like, you don't have to hide anymore.
that's cool.
So you can just walk at the people and straight up Assassin's Creed them. Like,
Alright.
blade in, gone, done.
Nice.
Like, so it's pretty cool.
Seems a little bit OP.
Just a little bit. Yeah, there's so many tools they give you just to, like, I guess, say you're bad at parrying or you're bad at the sword combat,
Yeah.
which technically you shouldn't be because it's very easy.
Mhm.
But if you're bad at it, they give you so many options for, like, well, just,
Here, be good.
yeah, have a bomb.
Oh my god, okay.
Yeah, like, you don't want to fight, that's okay. Just give him that blow dart. Make him go berserk. He'll kill his friends.
Just go for it.
One of the armors makes you terrify your enemies. So if you kill someone, the guy beside will be, like, scared, and he'll just run away.
Alright.
So it's good.
Where you're just Asura, like,
Yeah, it's wild. Like, you're
Okay.
just like, I killed everybody, come here.
yeah, and you're like, no!
Yeah, and then on top of that, you have all your other tricks, like ghost stance and the things I showed you.
Yeah.
Game's beautiful. It's awesome. Like, I see why it's definitely, like, one of the best games.
Mhm.
I'm trying to think about what games came out last year. What did I say was my favorite game last year? Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah, I didn't remember because it was a bad game.
Like, on paper, Ghost is definitely the better game.
Okay. But,
I just preferred Final Fantasy's narrative and experience more.
alright.
Like, but I will not doubt anybody who says, like, if someone told me, yeah, Ghost was my favorite game last year, I'd be like,
Alright.
alright, I'll
You're a
give
weeb, but whatever.
I'll give it to you, sure, fine, whatever. That's a great game. After that, I finally hopped in Control. This is by Remedy Studios, makers of Alan Wake. And what was the game they made before Alan Wake? Ah, shoot, I
You have
can't
to
remember.
Google it.
They made something. It's on the tip of my tongue. I feel like I know what it is.
Quantum Break. No.
No, that was
was
after Alan
after.
Wake.
Before?
Before Alan Wake. What did
Max
they make?
Payne?
Was it Max
They
Payne?
made Max Payne 1 and 2.
Okay, I guess so. Anyways, let's just say this. It's in the vein of Alan Wake in that if you like the Twin Peaks weird, creepy vibe, you will love Control.
Alright.
That's what Control is about. I don't know if I care about Control. Control
alright.
is it's a pretty neat game. You know, it's third-person shooter, Metroidvania style, and you have psychic abilities.
Yeah.
You have some pretty cool ones too. Like, you have the ones where you throw shit at people.
Yeah.
There's one where you could just pull up stuff to create a shield,
Oh, nice.
which is like,
It's like geometry.
yeah, that's wild. You have force push and whatnot, so it's pretty cool. The game is set in the Federal Bureau of
Intelligence?
Control,
Oh, okay. Oh, the FBC.
the FBC.
Alright.
And you are there as the new recruit director, and you're trying to solve the mystery of what is going on in this building. So, think Resident Evil, but not about zombies, more about supernatural phenomena. Got it?
Alright.
Cool.
Okay. Men in Black.
Kind of, but just not as fun.
Alright. Oh.
It's not a...
There's no cricket, noisy cricket.
No, it's definitely more on the thriller, creepy mystery side.
Okay. Alright.
So yeah, again, like if you like Twin Peaks and stuff, you'll eat the shit out of this. The game from a technical point of view, fucking incredible.
Alright.
Like when you look at it, when you realize what's going on, like when you see the game in full motion with all the particle effects and all like completely destructible environments and like ray tracing, it's like, wow, this looks like
So
it's
good.
so cool. But it really drives home the fact that art style will always be superior to just technical prowess. In that Ghost of Tsushima,
Okami says hi.
yeah, will never be anywhere as technical marvel as this.
Yeah.
But it's the game I'd rather look at
Because it just looks nicer.
because Control is just welcome to an office building.
Yep.
I hope you like mirrors. Here we are.
Oh, that's what we should have got you. We should have got you Okami. Because you could play 4K Okami.
Dude, no.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm like 5 hours in, and I'm like, I think I'm gonna quit. And then I like Googled how long to beat Control. 10 hours. And I'm like, well,
I'm almost there.
I might as well. I'm pot committed at this point.
All right.
So yeah, it's I understand why people like it. It's just its vibe doesn't chill with me. I heard there is an Alan Wake DLC that's basically canon with Alan Wake. So
okay.
so that's probably the thing that I'm more interested in. But yeah, we'll check it out. I'll check it out. And yeah, I will say I'm playing on the PS5, the Ultimate Edition, so it's cool. But the ideal way to play this game is on PC with a wicked system.
Seems like it.
Yeah, because you want to have all the effects at
The ray tracing.
Yeah,
Kind of tanked that gameplay.
yeah, like it. Yeah, and other things too, because I'm playing on like my TV. Like, there's just a lot of things that I guess my body's not used to, or like I'm not used to. HDR definitely has more of an effect on my eyeballs.
Mm-hmm.
And for all of you who wear HDR is the high dynamic range, basically it will super brighten all the hot like whites on your TV and super darken everything that's black. But it is, I don't want to say it's like looking at the sun, but it is that effect. Like, there's definitely more eye strain. And like I find now I have to take breaks more often. Like, it's just harder to look at shit. Like, as nice as it is to look at like those super crisp edges and whatever, it really does put a strain on my eye.
You know what you need?
Gunner optics.
Gunner optics, baby. You need those gamer goggles. Let's go.
So that's the thing. The glasses I bought have blue light. Like, they have the thing.
Yeah.
But I think blue light is just for the office Excel spreadsheets. It's not for the
real blue
Yeah,
light.
I was like, yo, but Gunner optics though.
Yeah.
I was like, maybe. But no, so that's been pretty cool. I watched halfway through Alice in Borderland.
Yes.
That's a good show.
Apparently.
Y'all should watch that show. It's very, very good. We talked about it last week. Watch it. It's only 8 episodes. It's pretty good. I caught up on my anime. Jobless Reincarnation. That is my favorite anime this season.
Really?
That is so good.
Okay.
That is so, like, it just keeps going, and you can't, it's unpredictable. Like, it just keeps, and it's never boring. It just,
all right.
The adventure there is great.
Right.
And then the other day, I don't know why, I started watching some YouTube videos about Code Miko.
Like the Twitch lady?
Yes.
Why?
I don't know.
Because I saw the recommendation on your page, and I'm like, what's that doing there?
I was like, shit.
She does some cool stuff.
I was like, fuck. Why am I watching this? And then suddenly, 3 hours later, I'm still watching this.
Vince,
Oh no.
all I gotta say is you're one step closer to appreciating VTubers.
You know what video it was?
What?
It was she interviews Pokimane.
Yeah.
And I'm like, the chaotic energy. She is chaotic simping for Pokimane. And I'm
Yeah.
like, my God, this is wonderful.
Gets in the nun suit.
And I was like, this is the content I've been looking for.
See, you found it. This is you're dipping your toes into the Twitch
I went too far. I even went to the part where she's not in the VR suit.
Yeah.
I got to the thing where
you learned about the technician.
The technician. I learned about Brandon Bot. I learned about all of it, and I'm like, what have I done? What have I become?
I'm happy. I'm happy to hear this.
And that was my week.
Nice. I'm proud of you.
Yeah. And then
Next, we got to get you on the hot chubby train. Talked about her last week.
So yeah, that's that was it. I'm just the
future of content is now.
The other thing is this coming week I'm on vacation from work.
Yeah.
So hopefully I get more things done.
Okay, what are you talking about? Things. What are we talking about?
Like things that I want to do.
Oh, okay.
Games I want to play.
All right.
I'm hoping to be Control because
you don't want that to take up your weekend.
Exactly. Sure.
All right.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
So there's other things I want to play, shows I want to watch. Yeah. And that's it.
Nice.
That's a show. That's it. We're done. It's over. Sorry, now move over.
All right, bye.